Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep. Right? The song? You know that happens? I told you to knock it off, right? That's what I said. And this thing doesn't even know. Darn TV is not listening. Darn TV is not listening. I don't get it.
I saw what you just.
Didn't do anything. Hey,
Yes,
what's
you
up,
did.
crew? How's everyone doing? Fantastic, great. How's everyone's week been? Mine has been pretty good. How has yours been?
All right.
All right. Why all right? You had a
Tired.
crazy tired? Oh, that's why. That's all right. I feel like we're getting a lot of roof. And then this is Toby right here. Toby, look up. There he is. Hi. And there he is. How's everyone doing? Fantastic. I already asked that, I know, but just saying. We'll maybe just do a little bit of bloobity blabbiting. I don't know why. I don't know why every time I always have to do this to him.
Yeah.
All the time. But we'll just blibbity bloobity a little bit. Give some time un poquito. Maybe let someone come in and join the live. Maybe. We'll see. I mean, because I know everyone is just so excited for Dude with a Cruise lives on Friday, right? Not really, because we haven't really been doing them too many, just maybe more sparsely as of late. But we had to come live today because, like I said, we're gonna bloobity blop a little bit. Oh, okay, he's done. Let's not have too much of that going on. He's over there because now standing because Mal is sniffing something because she saw the glare. And then hopefully we'll try not to. Don't. As in, there, see.
Oh.
We'll try not to. I mean, he shouldn't even be on the table, first of all, because obviously he's going to move it a lot, but it's just because then he does this the whole time. And then then he'll lay on my foot. And then when I move my foot, he gets all mad. Like, dude, but I got to move. I got to move, man. Sorry. But let's get into it, right? We're almost at 3 minutes. Why not? I think that's a lot of time. So we did it. We made it to 100 subs. Kind of. So when we got to 100, that day we got to 100, it was, whoa, crazy. And then the next day I check, and then we're back to 99. But, it's okay. We could say we did it. At least we got to 100. Still trying to get to more and more and more subs, obviously. But at least we could say that on our sub counter, Dilly, it said 100. So 100. Yes. Crew, you're all awesome. Thank you so much. For real though, that's pretty crazy. It is crazy to me that even just one of you are saying, oh, there you go. Every Friday or whenever we do this, it's not a live Friday if she's not doing that. But just want to say, I can't believe that there's, first of all, one subscriber that wants to crew along with us and say, yeah, I'll still join you, and then that they're still there, and then to have more than that. And then some people might say, well, are some subs family or friends? Yes, some of those are family and friends, but even more, it's like what? You guys are awesome. Can't believe it, because if you already know me and stuff like that, you probably get enough of me already. You're like, yeah, in small doses, dude. So the fact that even those family have said, I'll still sub. Yes, awesome. So don't discount the friends and family, right? Don't discount them, because that if they watch and all that. Thank you. I can't believe you put up with me then and not in the YouTube world and then in the YouTube world, right? Like, that's a big deal to me. But thank you all. Thank you all. I thought this was a praying mantis from far away. because the way I saw it, I was like, what the heck? Do we have a praying mantis in our house? No, we do not. Again, my eyes, I should be wearing my glasses, and I don't. They are somewhere here. But we did it.
I'm wearing mine.
That has been crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
he should be wearing his too. He's not. So check this out. Before we left to Vegas, that whole Vegas adventure trip, I believe we were at like 82, 83 subs. And then from then, and that was beginning October. We left on September 30th through October 3rd. Yep. Yep, you're right. So then when we came back, all of a sudden, I was like, "Oh, look, another sub. Oh, what the heck? Two more. What? Another one? And then what?" And we've been jumping. And not only like we've been there, we've been a good steady jump here and there's, but just as you see it getting closer, you're like, oh my god, it's happening. And then when it went back to 99, I was like, oh, but it's all right. It was still cool because even I think 2 days before then, it was at 94, 93 or 94. I think like 2 days before is what it was. So the fact that we even got to six almost in like a day and a half, I was like, whoa, that is insane. We've had some fantastic adventures so far. And then, crew, let me ask you this. How have you all been liking the thumbnails? Pretty legit thumbnails. I look at them and I'm like, whoa, that looks insane. Is if I'm scrolling quick, I'm like, whoa, is that a real YouTuber? Oh no, that's just our videos. That's just our videos. But it's cool, right? So Kat has been killing it on the thumbnails. So when I just put in the beginning with all that, I would not really think about a thumbnail at all. I just record, and then when you're uploading, there's like little three boxes where it says pick one of these, and it just grabs whatever still shot of whatever's happening. Three random moments, and then I just pick whichever was the best one. Then, and then I started, kind of trying to put more effort in the thumbnail game by maybe getting a still shot, or I would go through footage and then video capture the shot that I'd want. And then I started kind of doing like little things where like, yay, son, let's do a little, type like kind of what we did for the live stream. What you'll see in the live stream if you click on it, the thumbnail for that is exactly that. Take a picture. It was with more thought, a little bit more though, rather than just random. And then take a picture, add that in. And then Kat was just saying, hey, we could up that thumbnail game. I was like, oh yeah, told me how. And yep, Canva is what she uses, and or well, actually, Kat suggested to use it a while ago. The only reason why I didn't is just because sometimes with like some of this software stuff, it gets a little intimidating. I'm not gonna lie. The first time when I started editing videos, I was first doing our videos on the DJI Fly. Oh, puppy's moving. The DJI Fly app. That was not good at all because I think that was just meant to make like 2-minute videos of drone shots, little music here and there. But like a full on YouTube video of like 15 minutes, I don't think that was supposed to be meant for that. I mean, I don't think so. I don't think I've seen anyone do a video that long on that app. So then when I would upload it, it would be very compressed. It looked very weird. Some grainy parts here and there. So, but even using that, I was a little intimidated. And I used to just do it on phone. I used to edit, upload everything on a phone. No computer, nothing like that. It was pretty wild. And then when I went to iMovie, again, that first time I was going to edit a movie, I kind of sat there for a few minutes, like, oh man, this is again a little intimidating, something new. I have no idea how to use it at all. And then I thought, well, this is the only way we do it. Just jump in and do it. So we did. That's what we've been doing. So, excuse me, every time there's been some sort of new something, I've always been a little ooh, even with the gimbal that we have that's using something new. I'm like, oh, crazy. Even the drone, even though we've had the drone since the beginning of the channel, just incorporating the drone shots. In the beginning, I thought, I know I can put what I got recorded on there. But then just how am I going to get the footage from the drone to there? And it's just without knowing anything, I didn't know. I didn't know. So that's why when Kat suggested using Canva for certain things, I was like, yeah, but maybe. But then she killed it with the first one, not the one when we went to Downtown Disney, because as you could tell, which one I did to the ones that Kat has been doing. The first one, oh, that was my ankle popped. The first one was Downtown Disney, the pumpkin pursuit, Pluto's pumpkin dilly thing. I made that one, and then after that, Kat's been making them. The thumbnail that we have for this upcoming adventure is awesome, really cool. It just I've been speechless. When she shows me, when she shows me the thumbnail, I'm like, whoa, yes. I kind of want to show you the thumbnail because I got it, but no, surprise. It's really cool though. But yeah, we've had some awesome adventures. We went to the Raising Cane opening, and we've had, I think we're at 96 views on that one, 97 views. I'm not too sure. And then also with what is it? The Scare Maze. The Scare Maze, we're at like 109 views, I think, on that video. Yeah, pretty crazy. We've done. I don't know if you've noticed on the channel, also just on the description and all that, we've kind of changed certain things around, or just made it. Kat made a fantastic suggestion on like trying to make the videos more specific on what we're doing, where we're at, rather than just saying we're hiking, right? So how you'll get people searching hike, yeah, but what about people also searching for that specific area? So not only will our videos pop up maybe for just hike, we're hiking, but also we're hiking in Sequoia, we're hiking here, or we're at the beach, or we're at Murrow Rock, something like that, So that's what with more thought of it, right? Before I'm not really thinking of that, but now like cool, now I can go back, change certain things, just fix it. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm making any sense to any of you. But I've been really surprised with the growth, not just subscriber wise, for the channel, but like it sounds cocky to say, right? I'm not. I don't mean it like that. But even look wise, I think Jason, when was it that video where he said, "Did the quality change?" Like it was
the last time we went to Downtown Disney.
That was the Downtown Disney video. Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why it did. I was looking at it. And I told him, I was like, no, it's the same. But as I was looking at it, I just thought actually looks a little cleaner. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why. I don't know what I did there or something. Uploaded the same.
Maybe because of that subscriber thing.
Well, could be. So, you know, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't done like crazy research on the facts of the YouTube, right? But only from what I've heard, sometimes from YouTubers here and there, where with certain amount of subscribers, you can't do certain things. And also, I one time where I was gonna go live on my phone, where we were, yeah, I know, cracked up Vegas, I was gonna go live on my phone because we weren't home yet. Remember that? I was like, oh, it's cool. Like, don't worry about it. If we don't make it home, I could just start going live on my phone, and it's no big deal. But false. I can't do that because I don't have enough. I don't have enough subscribers to go live on a phone. I guess I didn't know that was a thing, right? I thought you could just go live, but nope. And also, if you have a certain amount of subscribers, you can only upload at certain like HD quality. Either it's 430, like, ooh, that's horrible. But I think that's what like my videos were coming out at first, or maybe 720. But it was like a low grade 720. Is what my videos were coming out, and it was like, not too good. But we've been at 1080. I think I had like one at 4K, and I don't understand why that was at 4K. When I record on the phone and on the gimbal, there's a setting on there where it says what do you want to record under, 720, 1080. I think it was something else, and then 4K, and it's always on 4K. On my phone, it's on 4K. So it's a little weird why. So that's why I think it has to do something with subscribers. That's another reason, not just that. That's another reason why I think it has to do something with subscribers, because it doesn't let me put in 4K. But it popped up one time for me to upload 4K. Oh, no, not upload. It saved at 4K, so it uploaded 4K. But that was the only one.
Which
I don't know.
video?
I don't even remember. I'm not going to lie. It was earlier in the year. I think it was sometime when we went to Yosemite. It was one of those Yosemite hikes.
There's a lot.
I know, but it was one of those where it uploaded 4K, and I was just like, "Oh, that's weird." But yeah, I think subscriber count counts with what you're able to do on YouTube. Like I don't think I could post anything on YouTube. Like it's kind of like what Instagram would be. You could, when you see, I'm sure y'all know, right? I'm sitting here like talking, but I'm sure you're all on YouTube. You know, when you scroll through the videos, there'd be a little thing pop up. I can't even do that. I can't even put, at least not yet. I don't know if when I hit the 100, if I unlock that feature or something.
Like what?
But like I can't. What I would want, I didn't even try today, honestly. But last time I tried to post that we were gonna go live on YouTube, just like I do on Instagram and Facebook, but also post it on YouTube, and it didn't let me put it on YouTube. It said I don't have it. I think said something subscriber count. I don't have enough, or some weird something like that. Because it definitely said that for going live on the phone too, where I wasn't able to because of my subscriber count, which is weird. You know, I didn't know that they did that.
Which means that's why you should subscribe to our video.
Well, don't whisper it. You should say it loud, because then they won't hear. Which is why he said, which is why you should subscribe to our channel. Because then, you know, maybe we could find out about this all together. Is this true? Is this not? Subscribe more to see if we unlock more features on YouTube, if we're able to do more things. I think so. I know that there's this feature on YouTube that when you get to 100 subscribers, you unlock a play button. That's not a feature. That's just something they give you. But yeah.
Ooh,
There's the 100,000 subscribers play button, and then there's the million, right? It's million. I'm pretty sure it's million, and it's gold. And then I think there's another one. Yeah,
there's another one. It's like diamond.
It's the diamond one, right?
It kind of looks black or clear. I can't remember.
I think it probably looks black because like it's mirror in the back, but I'm pretty sure it's like clear, diamondy, not real diamond, but like, you know, diamondy looking. But those are like physical features you unlock. It's like an achievement, right?
What's the one that we're gonna get?
Well, if we get to 100,000.
Oh,
then
you said
play
100,
button.
so
No. Well, no, the feature, I don't know. I'm guessing the feature would be I can go live on phone anywhere now, rather than just having to be like on laptop or computer. And then post stuff on like the YouTube wall, right? So.
Something we haven't done in a while.
Yes.
Find the Mickey.
Yes, we have not. We didn't say that even in the last one. I don't think. I think I was going to, and I completely forgot to even mention about the hidden Mickey. There's been like a few. I've tried to remember every time we go live, but I don't remember. Sorry. But this time I left it exactly where it was before, so it's still there in the same spot. Even though last time I didn't mention it, but it's still there. So if you find the hidden Mickey, wherever it's at.
Hopefully I'm not covering it.
Huh?
I don't know where it is. Hopefully I'm not covering it.
I'll say, well, but how would you even know?
Well, I haven't found it.
I don't think I'm covering it. Am I covering it? I don't know. Where is it at?
Where is it?
But look at,
Do you remember
We do.
Oh.
But we're not looking for this team. It's just Boba.
The Book of Boba.
Is coming out December 29th.
29th.
I think that's what Kat said. Yeah, 29th. So excited for that. That's an awesome late. I don't know what I was gonna say right there. Christmas
Awesome
gift.
late Christmas gift.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I don't know.
Christmas.
So I was gonna say Christmas, and then I thought I wasn't gonna say Christmas right, but I was gonna say Christmas right, so that's why I started. I don't know why.
Like Christmas.
Like I was gonna say it, but then I thought I was gonna say it wrong. But I was like, no, that is Christmas. That is how you say it. Christmas. Weird. Have any of you put up Christmas lights yet? Where's your Christmas lights? Where? Get it? Yeah, we put up some Christmas lights. We have some pretty cool icicle ones that like drip. They look like they drip.
And we have a snowman.
A snowman, Dilly.
We've had that guy for.
We've had that.
couple of years.
He's a good guy. He's been working good. The only thing that he did not work, or what does not work on him, is the lights. But that went out like maybe 3 years ago.
Oh.
The little lights he has in them, so that's why I put a spotlight on him so you can see. And then
you got the projection.
a little projection dilly with.
Do you always have it on?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
on.
Okay, well probably because of the curtains. Can't see.
Yeah. But it's a sleigh and Merry Christmas and reindeer. And then
Jinx.
yeah, you owe me a coffee. Thank you. Excuse me, sorry. And then those lights. But that's not Christmas. But we can say Christmas. Yes.
Well, you've had those for a while.
Oh,
Well, like
they could still be.
5 months, maybe.
They could
no.
still be. We can.
Well, yeah, Christmas lights.
We more like Sith, right? Or green. You want green? It actually goes perfect because it goes perfect with the lightsabers we got.
So
red
if
and
you
green.
could like alternate between somehow.
Maybe. I don't know. There's
Or
probably
you're
a
just
way you
gonna
can.
constantly.
There's probably a way you can. But I don't think this is that fancy where you could like do a programming thing. But check this out. So Kat and I went to Lowe's, I think it was like last week. And then because if you've ever heard of some pretty cool Christmas lights called Gammy, I don't know what.
Gummies.
But it's like a light show. So then it does all the colors, not just, so if you're thinking, well, of course it does like blue, it does red, green, yellow. What other color?
Purple.
Well,
White.
but is there like, but no, I'm talking about like the common Christmas colors,
Oh.
right? And you're like, well, of course it does those colors. Like, no, these lights do all the colors.
Black.
Purple. I don't know, black maybe. Pink, teal, turquoise, and you're like, oh, is it the same thing? No, false. It's not the same. Different pinks, different reds, different purples, greens, yellows. It does all that, and then you could like program it on how you light this way, light that way, strobe, flash this, do that, and that sort of thing. And then we got to Lowe's, and they're all sold out. Yes.
I would like to say something. They also forgot about Thanksgiving too.
Well, yeah, but there was like a little section of Thanksgiving.
Well,
but
Halloween.
They didn't skip out on Thanksgiving because the same decorations that you can get for Halloween are pretty much the same for Thanksgiving.
All right.
Hay, leaves, corn, pumpkins, candy corn, things like that. Like it's Halloween, fall. So if you didn't buy your fall stuff during Halloween, your fault. Too bad.
Fine.
Too bad.
Your fault. You're fine.
No, your fault.
Oh, okay.
Your fault. You're fine.
I thought you said fall, but then
Yeah,
I thought
fall.
you were trying to say
And then fine. Fall and then fine. Fun, fine. But yeah, I was like, there's and that video when we went to go look for Halloween stuff, but there was actually no Halloween stuff. It was all Christmas. All those boxes of those lights were not even there, and this was in October, mid-October, and there was no more Christmas lights. So then I just what? And then we thought, no big deal. We just order them online. No big, right? It's okay. No, all gone. And something that you do not know right now, the laptop is sitting on some Christmas lights. The ones that we did not use. Kat surprised me with a giant box of Christmas lights. I was like, "What the heck is that?" And I opened it up. She said, "Open it." I opened it up, and it was boxes of Christmas lights. The thing is, we got more Christmas lights than we needed. We got 3 more extra boxes, which is fantastic. I have no problem with it. But maybe we could take these back and then get some other lights to add on to something else rather than just have the same type of lights, you know? So I had, I think, a Toby hair in my eye, not on my eye, but my eyelash. um, yeah, they were like all sold
Cherry.
out. Yeah, and then there was some other, hold the puppy, and then there was some other lights. I don't know the name of those, but it's those ones. I'm sure maybe you've seen it like on ads or whatever. Like if you draw, whatever you draw on the phone with your finger, then it does that. You could put like a thing of lights and then make a Christmas tree, or you could put those lights on the Christmas tree and then draw out what you want on the lights. That's pretty cool. But those are like $50 per box.
Oi.
Yeah, and it's like 24 lights. So, eesh. Yeah. Very, I mean, like way awesome. Cool. If you, those are like those big for IE people. If you go to the, sorry, puppy shaking. If you go to the lights on Thoroughbred, you know, up there in Rancho and stuff, that those people have those lights, you know, because they could just buy $100 of that and they're like, yeah, it's okay. But $50 for 24 lights?
That's
Ooh,
that
man,
kind of
that's
sounds like a ripoff of it.
it's not a ripoff. It's
It's
just
worth it.
the reason why it's so much is just because the technology of the light itself is just it's awesome. But that's how it was back when you know you got those fancy C9 light bulbs when they came out. They were crazy expensive, I'm sure. And then people were like, yeah, whatever. Remember when inflatables it first came out? He doesn't remember. But when inflatables first came out, everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, inflatables!" Like that was the big thing for Christmas. Everybody was putting like all these inflatables, but they were pretty expensive. And then now you could get an inflatable for like $20.
Wait, who doesn't remember?
You, the inflatables for Christmas and Halloween and stuff have always been around your whole life.
Well, yeah. So I couldn't remember.
Yeah, so for you, you're like, yeah, the inflatables have always been around for Christmas. So the first time I saw something like that for Christmas, I was like, do they have like what car dealers or store openings have at on their house? Because it'd be like a big
Well,
Santa Claus, you know,
kind of.
or a snowman. So that's why I had only seen that for like store openings or stores, car dealers, never at a house. So it was very weird to me to see that. We had not had, we have a friend because he's still there. He's still here. He's not gone. We have a friend, Richie, where on their front lawn, what they used to do is just put like 50 of these inflatables out, right? So we lived in the same like neighborhood area and then we'd go crazy where I used to live at my mom's house. We used to go crazy because my grandfather put lights everywhere, right? And then he would tell me, "We have more lights than you." I was like, "That no, you don't. That's stupid because you have a lawn of 50 inflatables and like one string of lights on your roof, and we have 2 inflatables with lights on borders of the roof, on the arches, on the trees, on the gate, on the floor." I was like, "You don't have more lights than us. Shut up, dude. You're crazy." Yeah, his whole lawn was just inflatables. And you think I'm exaggerating. You think I'm exaggerating. I am not exaggerating. Every inch of that lawn had an inflatable. You can even see some of them. You're like, what's the point, dude? Like, that dude is literally in a mosh pit of inflatables and you can't even see him. It was hilarious. So that's why when he'd say, "I got more lights," no, you don't, dude. No, you don't. Those are just inflatables. Uh, but still, it's friendly Christmas competition. Our neighbor on the our neighbor, oh my gosh, that dude, Javier. So uh, with the same thing. Growing up with my grandfather, I'd always help him put Christmas lights every year, getting up on the roof, sometimes getting electrocuted. Ugh. I was like, "Ooh, don't put my hand there. Don't touch that exposed wire in the light. Don't put my hand inside the socket of the Christmas light. There's no light in there because you'll still get shocked." But I learned, right? Don't do that. I remember it felt weird on my teeth. I even felt it like, oh, very weird. But
Did it hurt or?
it was a weird hurt. Getting electrocuted is a weird hurt. I don't know how to explain it. It's just something you feel it all in your body, and
It's
you
like.
just, ugh, I don't know. Luckily, it was not anything serious. Very lucky. But yeah, so it was always the neighbor, my grandfather, putting up lights more and more. I don't. It was never official, right? That competition of lights was never official, but there was a competition. So then my grandfather passed away. There was no one else putting up the lights. Just so I started putting up the lights just by myself, and then I continued with that. So one time, I'm not even kidding. All right, one time we got some like they're not inflatables, but they were presents, but they're like wire. You'd have to open them up, and then they had like clothing where you have to drape over the clothing. They open up and look like presents with lights in the middle. They light up. Really cool. Present set thing on the lawn we had. The very next day, he has the same ones. I was like, dude, you got the same exact ones that I was like, all right, fine. And then we got like this little snow globe thing with a penguin and those two penguins on a rotating little thing inside the snow globe, and it was snow blowing. So cool. All right. The next day, he gets one of those, but we're talking about like the 12-foot snow globe as big as the house. I'm like, dude, that's so ours is like 6 foot, and his was like double the size of that. Like, that's what are you doing, dude? Not cool. There was like a few things like that where it's like I can't oh man. But I mean, it was really cool because if you would drive by the house, the street right there, both the houses were crazy with lights. Before the neighbor had moved out, the house over there, so it was like three houses in a row that we all used to put lights together. Since when I was a kid, I remember, kind of did like a block party type thing in just that little neighborhood. It was like three. It was only like maybe 7 houses that did this together. Um, we did the whole thing. We strung lights from our house to the neighbor, the 3 houses, and then when they moved away, it was just Javier and us that were doing that. And then across the street, um, our neighbor Frank would also do the same. Then we had also neighbors. So kind of that whole street was awesome, lit up with Christmas lights. And this was like in the 90s, okay? This was like 90, even before then. I can't really remember before then, but like 1990 to like 96. Well, not 96, but like to 95 was when I remember that. Christmas on the street was just crazy. All the houses had Christmas lights. It was awesome. And then we had like a block party thing. The neighbor Javier, he worked for like the city and stuff, and would bring all these piles of wood that he'd use in his chimney. So then he'd have fire pits out there, and we'd hang out at night, cold. People would drive by slow. People would walk by. It was awesome. And then one year when it wasn't that crazy. This was like maybe in 2002, maybe. I was putting out Christmas lights as I always did. And I was like, then this is like the last night. It maybe took me 3 days to put up the Christmas lights. And on the last day, I was like, done. I was just like doing little fixes, and a guy drives up very slow. He's like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, hey, what's up? And then he said, we enjoy you guys' lights. I said, nice, cool. And I thought just, hey, cool lights. All right. But then he said, we've actually been coming for years to come see your guys' house and stuff. I said, oh, really? Like, yeah, since like a long time. We would always drive by. And he's like, I'm glad you guys are still putting up lights, even though it's not as intense because people moved away, from different houses and stuff. So the only houses that would put a bunch of lights on the street for a long time was us, our neighbor Javier, and then across the street, Frank. So from like 7 houses to just 3 houses, and this guy, I said we would always come by to see the houses. It was really cool, but it sucked that we really didn't do it that much intense, right, at that time. But it was still cool nice. I never figured anyone would do that to our house. I was like, it's just our house. It's cool. I liked it. I just didn't know if anyone else did. But that was dope. Christmas, I love Christmas though. See, I start talking about Christmas, I can go and go. Same as Disneyland, same thing. But when is it too early to buy a Christmas tree? I think the very next day after Halloween is just fine. It's just perfect. It's fine. You know what's not too early? No, it's not too early. It's never too early to watch Christmas Story ever. It's never too early. You can watch it any time of the year. But I won't. I won't do what I do during Christmas during the regular year to watch the movie as I do during Christmas. Did that make sense?
No,
No.
it didn't.
So I don't play the movie as I do during Christmas as I do regular.
Oh, so you don't put it on repeat and constantly?
Yeah. So right, I mean, right after Halloween, the very next day, not even the next day, Halloween night, I was watching a Christmas story. I was watching a Christmas story that very night. And then these dudes woke up to go to school and stuff, and it was playing already. Once again, it was playing already. And I think we've already seen it about 10 times, I think. 9, 10 times so far.
At least.
Yeah. So, but I love that movie. That's one movie I watch over and over and over. What I do like is now the dudes. I'm when you start watching it, I think it's just like, yeah, it's on, cool, okay. He enjoyed it a lot more. I know that. I know the other dudes were like, yeah, all right, like let's get over this. But now it's funny because they themselves said, uh, at first I really didn't like the movie, but now like I love the movie. And then they'll come in, for a few minutes, look at the scene, and then keep going, or come for a few minutes and watch the scene, and then they'll repeat as what's happening. Like, yeah, 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 or just notice certain things like, did you notice this or this, or I can't believe this. Um, yeah, it's awesome. It's hilarious that now something that maybe is just something that plays for them is now ingrained in them. It's hilarious. Um, he tried me one time, and he said, "Oh yeah, Christmas Story your favorite movie?" Yeah. What's the very first words that they say in the movie? Like, don't, don't. Seriously, how many times have I seen it? You're gonna ask me that question? Of course I know. Do you crew know? Come on, off the top of your head, what is it? What's the first word? I could tell you, it's not even a word. The first thing spoken is not even a word. So, but I guess it'd be there. The first word is there, but the first is not even
the song.
Well, it's not. But I'm saying like something that's said by someone, or a
Oh.
vocalization other than like theme music.
There it was.
No,
Oh, really? I thought
That's
it was
not.
that.
no. See,
I haven't watched Christmas Story that
that much. What are you talking about?
much.
The first thing uttered is ah, ah. Then the first word is there. Ah, there it is. It's the first
Oh, I was
sentence
close.
thing.
Close.
Eh,
Close.
Ah, that's the very
Well,
first.
then it's technically ah.
So, but yeah, I love that movie. Now they love it, not even knowing that they do. But it's an awesome movie. It's awesome, hilarious. I'm thinking, and it's just so rewatchable. To me, it's so rewatchable. I don't know. Um, no, but there's few movies like holiday ones where, yeah, there's some holiday movies where it doesn't get old. Elf is another one.
Yes.
Elf.
Yeah.
And then Home Alone 1 and 2. To me, oh no, even the Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
I think those are like my those. Oh no, but then there's Jingle All the Way. Jingle All the Way. Jamie, it's me, Mr. Freeze. Because again, he was Mr. Freeze.
It's like your dad is Arnold Schwarzenegger, and then your son is Darth Vader.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's true. Yeah, Mr. Freeze and Darth Vader. That's what it was. I completely forgot. That's right. He was. Dang. You know what other movie got me by surprise? A Christmas movie that got me by surprise. I was like, this is actually rewatchable. No, not that. I mean, that one didn't surprise me. He's like Krampus. I say, is it Krampus? Krampus?
Krampus.
I don't know.
Crumpets.
But that movie, the real one though, not that weird one. But
Wait, which real one? The one that we
The real,
watched.
yeah, the one that we watched is the
Oh,
real one.
alright.
So, Noel on Disney Plus. Have you seen? Have you seen that movie? It's actually good. It has the girl from Pitch Perfect. I don't know her name. Anna Faris. No, Anna Kendrick. Right? Anna Kendrick. I think that's her name. Uh, she's the Noel girl, and is actually a good movie. What's his name also in it? I completely forgot.
I don't know if I watched this movie before.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, really?
Bill Hader. I don't know if I'm completely making that up right now. Is Bill Hader in that movie? I don't know why I thought that he's in it. I think he is. But that movie is a really it's a really good movie. I was surprised. I thought it was gonna be, I don't know, like a weird Christmas acting, cheesy thing.
You know what isn't rewatchable?
No,
It's kind of cringe.
no.
The Christmas Story, the newer one.
Oh, no, don't watch those new
That one's-
Christmas
that
or the
one's
Christmas
cringe.
Story Part 2. Christmas Story, no, I think
Christmas Story, the spin-off remake reboot.
there was some Christmas Story. I don't know. The reason why I'm not sure if it's a Christmas Story, because I don't know the name of it, I forgot. But it was like Christmas Story. It was still the same house. It's still same kid, family, not actor wise, completely different actors and stuff.
Yeah.
But it was still Ralphie, the mom, and all that. And then, but it was during the summer, and he was like playing with a top, and it was all about like top fighting with tops and something like that. And I watched it, and I was like, yeah, it's okay. I don't know if that was a Christmas Story Part 2 though. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. You okay? So, oh, I don't know if that was Christmas Story Part 2 because it was during the summer and he was doing that.
But then it jumps to Christmas.
No, it doesn't go to Christmas at all.
Then
Not
why
that
is
I
it
can
called-
remember.
why does
Because it was
called
them again.
Christmas
I don't know.
Story?
Because it was them. What are you supposed to call the movie?
Oh wait,
A summer story?
No.
Maybe it's called the summer story. I don't know. Because I'm pretty sure it took place like during the summer. And stuff.
maybe I'm thinking of a different movie.
Maybe you're thinking of your face.
I think I'm diffing up. Different.
Maybe you're different up. Maybe he's different up. He's different up.
I'm thinking of a different movie because I remember it being the same plot, but with really cheesy and cringy actors.
That was a movie that I was thinking of that was really bad, and I had it in my mind. I forgot about it. Apparently not that.
Another rewatchable one, The Grinch.
Oh, the Grinch. Yeah.
The
Oh, that's
live
right. The
action
Grinch.
one, the
yeah.
old live action one.
Well, I like the cartoon one though too.
Oh yeah, that one's pretty cool.
Yeah. The Santa Claus. Did I say the Santa Claus
Yes,
already?
you did.
Oh, I did say the Santa.
Yes, you did.
Like that's one of those. Dang. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I had only watched that like the first time 3 years ago. Yeah, but that's more like Thanksgiving movie, but a very good movie. The puppy is dreaming right here. He's like he's
Maybe
chewing,
he's
he's
dreaming.
licking. His tongue is sticking out now. Maybe he's drinking water in his dream. Maybe I'm not too sure. But there's but Krampus Krampus. It's a Krampus started with just Kat and I watching it the first year, and then the next year, Beverly, I think it was like 12, maybe 13. No, I think she was 13. Yeah, 13. And then yeah, she was, and we're like, I think it's okay for her to watch this
It was-
movie.
But me, Noah, and Philip are still
They
little.
they
little
didn't watch
too
it,
little.
so we're like, I think it's all right. Because then we want to turn it into like a tradition type thing, right? So then we watched the next year. It was Kat, Beverly, me, and then the next year again. We watched it, just us three, same thing. And then last year was the first time where these dudes watched it.
And I liked it.
Noah, Phillip, and Jason, and then also Candace was here, so she watched it with
And
us,
Tim.
and Tim. So then, what I was doing, what I said I want to do was Krampus is like a tradition we watch every Christmas. It's a scary movie, yes, but it's like scary and it's not.
It's scary and comedy because
Yeah.
there's a few stuff where it's like, okay, we're gonna try to make this like suspenseful, but also funny.
Because there,
Throw a little bit of funny.
because there are some like one-liners, boom, and you're like, okay, yeah,
when she says, "See you," when
oh yeah, well, and then when she gets pulled back, it does a little sound effect. I was like, oh, okay, that's not too scary. You don't hear those things in like Jason or Freddy Krueger or Scream, right? Someone getting taken and a little zipping sound. Are you awake? He's not awake. He's in REM right now. That's called rapid eye movement dream. So his eyes are open right now, but they're doing this. It's called REM.
I wonder if I
It's
do
when you're
that
in a
my
deep
sleep.
yeah. It's when you're in a deep sleep.
I don't want
He's getting those dog dreams.
Wait, remember
It's
that
crazy.
video?
He's looking at me, but he's not looking at me.
Remember that video where it's the
Oh yeah, I think it's a golden retriever. The dog's like dreaming, and and then he gets up, and then boom, right into the wall, right into the wall.
I've seen Nellie and Marley dream a couple times. Because one time I was on my bed and just watching YouTube, the odd ones out, and then I hear, I'm like,
yeah.
huh? What? And then she goes,
They'll bark sometimes, not like a straight up, but they'll like, like under their breath type thing, under their breath, and it's my hermano. Nice. Yeah, it's hilarious. Oh, is he now? He's awake now. I moved. I think it was my watch that. Oh no, he's actually asleep still.
oh, now he's awake.
Now he's awake. That's hilarious. But yeah, those so that movie turned into that like a tradition type thing, and the reason why we thought like it's right for these dudes to watch it, right? It wasn't
We already watched Hereditary.
It wasn't that crazy. Well, and then we watched for Halloween. Before then, we actually watched Hereditary. I didn't know it was gonna be like that. Hereditary.
It was traumatizing.
I didn't know it was like that.
It wasn't even scary anymore. It was just traumatizing.
Well, the crazy thing is the way, like, even the first, it didn't open like that, but pretty quickly, one of the quick scenes that happened, I was like, oh wow, this is how this is starting. Okay.
And that weird thing that happened. I'm not gonna specify. I don't want to spoil it.
No, I don't know.
Well, I mean, there's a bunch of weird things.
It was a more intense movie than I thought. So that's why I was like, well, they saw that,
and we
kind of by
Silent,
accident.
And we watched Silent Hill too, but that's not as bad.
Well, Silent Hill wasn't as bad.
I enjoyed Silent Hill, but Hereditary was kind of traumatizing.
So then that's why I was like, well, this is a comedy thing. Yeah, they'll be good.
But no, there was no funny in that.
Yeah, but now it's coming up again. We're gonna watch Krampus.
Yeah.
But we don't watch it till like December though.
Yeah.
No, there's not yet.
And besides, the reason, like, if you're a person who, like, is super scared of horror movies and stuff, this one, unless you love Christmas, you're never gonna be scared of this.
Of Hereditary?
No, Krampus.
Oh, Krampus.
You're not gonna be scared of this if you love Christmas.
Well, I don't know. It could be. It could be.
Well, I mean,
scary
because the premise of it.
I do not. I don't say little kids should watch it at all.
No, not at all.
But there is another one of Krampus that we're watching. So the very first time Kat and I watched it, we watched the one that we watch now. Then the next year when we were going to watch it with Beverly, we were watching one, and the way it started, I just thought, I don't think this is the right one. I don't remember this movie starting off like this. And it looked like it was a home movie. Someone just had it was less quality
like
than my phone camera.
Like,
no, not even a phone.
Those flip cams or whatever.
Yeah, straight up camcorder, old school camcorder that they were recording, and then the story was, Santa Claus was at a bar.
What the?
And then he met up with like Krampus in the lake or somewhere off in the middle of snow or something. And he's like, "Yeah, are you ready?" Yeah, blah, blah, blah. And it was just weird. And I was like, "No, this is not the movie that we watched." And then we found the movie that we watched. That was a weird Krampus. I mean, I kind of want to watch it just to be like, "What the heck is that?" But you want to know what's coming up? Also, oh my gosh, November 17th. November 17th.
Super Bowl?
No, Super Bowl. That's not till February.
I don't know.
November 17th. Puppy, did you move the computer? Or did no?
I think you did.
November 17th. Crew, do you know? November 17th? What?
The I don't know.
Come on! It's November 17th.
I don't keep track of this.
What the heck?
Veterans Day.
No, that just passed. Oh my gosh. It's Life Day. Life Day. Oh,
Oh.
man. It's Star Wars Christmas Day. Life Day. That's what it is.
It's not Christmas anymore because it's not in December.
Because it's Star Wars Christmas. That's why. Yeah, that was the day that we celebrate when the Savior Darth Vader came into the world and then gave light and also took it away. Because he had to. That's how it was. Did anyone ever notice that when Darth Vader turned into Darth Vader, he was 22 years old?
Yeah.
And then when he died,
He was like 50.
it was 22 years later. So he was
So he was
perfect. He was
44.
22 and 22. The perfect balance of light and darkness, which exactly is what he was. He was the balance between both.
Well, I mean,
there you go.
In the comics, you kind of see him like snap out of it for a little bit, but then he's like, "What?"
Yeah, but he was in it. He was in it.
Yeah.
Perfect balance. Because then you could say the same thing when he was good, because he was still like, because when he killed all the sand people.
Oh yeah.
So there you go.
Speaking of Darth Vader, comics. Are you gonna show them, or maybe next
We did.
Friday? Really?
When we did the stickers. What's wrong with him? When we showed off all the stickers that we had, we were like, ooh.
No, there was the
Ooh.
last time we went.
Yeah. Well, all I got was like one more, but it wasn't like into the. It wasn't those.
I thought it was.
It was that one.
Yeah.
That's
oh,
it.
okay. I thought you got like a bunch more.
No, I showed those.
Oh.
Yeah, this is all the
There you go.
But
that doesn't make sense. That cover does not make sense.
It doesn't. It's weird.
Because apparently only Jedi Knight Master.
Yeah, but thing, I don't know. I haven't read this, so I'm not too sure. Right? But I don't know if that's Luke, anyways.
Well, I mean,
I think we did show this last time because I think I already said this. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Never mind.
I'm pretty sure. But either way, though, still. Again, I haven't read it, so I don't know. Is that Luke? I don't know. But he has a yellow. Look at it right there.
He looks exactly like Luke.
He has a yellow lightsaber.
That's Empire Strikes Back, though.
And that's Empire Strikes Back scene.
The exact scene.
So very weird. Or he's seeing. Maybe it's a vision. That's why he's in yellow. He's seeing something, but not yet. That's why it's yellow.
Or unless it's an alternate universe.
I don't know.
Imagine alternate universes like Marvel and Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
That would be pretty confusing because the timeline of Star Wars is kind of confusing already.
What they have to do in Star Wars is make a whole entire series of just Darth Vader. Now, all right, relax. I know what you're saying. Isn't the whole Star Wars movie about Darth Vader? Like, that's the whole thing of Star Wars. Yes, but he still needs a show. He still needs his own.
Well, I mean, because you see Darth Maul, you kind of see Sidious, Kylo Ren. You all see them kick butt, like in newer effects. But what about Darth Vader?
Rogue One was a masterpiece. Oh my gosh, that was very nice.
Scene.
That was the best. That is the best scene by far. It's that one, and then goes Revenge of the Sith, Obi, and Darth Vader fighting. And then
Ooh, the Revan movie. I don't know
I
if I already said
I was gonna say Darth Maul and then Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan. Then that's the next amazing fight.
I was just talking about because you were thinking, and I was like, "Oh yeah, the Revan movie's coming out."
Yeah, but they should have a Darth Vader. There should be a Darth Vader movie.
Well, I mean, you're gonna get a little bit of Darth Vader in the Obi-Wan show, so I guess that
it should all be Darth Vader. I want to see him in the castle. I want to see him do
yeah.
all this crazy stuff.
Because you see the castle in like comics and not even shows in games. If you did a playthrough of Vader Immortal, it looks amazing.
Yeah. Have you ever played that game, Vader Immortal? It's pretty crazy.
It's super cool.
When you, it's cool when like you're in the room when he's standing right there at you, Darth Vader. You're kind of like, oh my gosh,
I was
this
a
is
little
crazy.
bit scared.
Yeah,
I was
it was crazy. And even though, like, I know it's a game and stuff like that, it's not. So if you're just playing a game and it's like that, right? You're just controller. You're like, whoa, this is cool, right? But just because on the Oculus, it's a 360 thing, so you feel like you actually, you don't. I mean, you're just so in it, right? You're not just playing the game from 2D screen out here. You're in there, and then you could actually see size, right? You could stand up and be like, "Oh shoot, that's how tall Darth Vader is," rather than you
Those
just see
robot
him.
legs must have
Yeah.
given him a real boost.
It's insane. So if you've played that game,
And then you also get to
it's really cool.
see him in action too.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool.
Really crazy game. But Life Day is coming. And if you have not seen the holiday special, Star Wars holiday special, watch that holiday special. It's on YouTube. It's free.
It's pretty weird.
It's very weird. The whole entire time as you're watching it, you're going to be going,
it's cringe.
Huh? There's very cringe moments. And this movie is, so Star Wars came out, right? Star Wars came out. And then George Lucas is like, yeah, you like that? You like that Star Wars stuff? Check this out. Holiday special. A lot of people are like, oh, is Empire Strikes Back? No. Before Empire Strikes Back. Holiday special. And that's the first time you see Boba Fett. First time ever you see Boba Fett. And it wasn't like live. It was, you first saw him in animation.
He was one of the non-mistakes in the holiday special.
Yeah. Because that was the best thing that came from the holidays. But I don't know, the little baby dude.
Well, yeah,
is pretty.
Also, what was I gonna say?
I don't know.
Yeah, George Lucas was so disappointed in it. I think we watched like a little documentary, like 10 minutes, and he smashed all of the tapes he could find of it.
They all disowned that whatever they did there. I don't think they even talk about it. They're like, what? I don't know what you're talking about. That thing never happened. Well, guess what? It's on YouTube and it's free. It might be with ads, but
there was an interview. It's all like, so what happens? What happened with the holiday special? He was like, holiday special? Huh?
What are you talking about? But yeah, that has to be a tradition. The first time
it was
we watched it last year, and yeah, I was so Ash and Brian on Always Believe watched it, and then they did a reaction watch. So they were watching it, and then we watched them reacting to it. It was hilarious. Their face was just. So then, as we were watching it, then ours was the same. We're like,
and there was that like VR thing.
There was a weird thing in there that was like, what's happening there? I don't think
that's not friendly to the child.
I was surprised that, like, even back then, like, oh dang, they got down like that. Okay. Definitely, I recommend you watching it. Watch that holiday special.
There are a lot of cool.
You're gonna thank me. You're gonna be like, I can't believe I watched this. This is fantastic. I loved it. And then why not? Right after Life Day, how about you watch The Black Hole on Disney Plus? Today's Disney Plus Day?
Yeah. We haven't even watched a single Disney Plus movie.
So how about today you actually watch Black Hole? Watch that movie today for Disney Plus Day.
Yeah, I only remember seeing it like 2 times.
That's a fantastic way to spend your Disney Plus Day, watching that movie. And be like, wow, nice. Again, if you didn't know, The Black Hole was Disney's response to Star Wars. And after Star Wars came out.
They totally blew it out of the water.
Hey, don't ruin it for them. It's a fantastic movie.
It's pretty cool though.
Yeah. So watch that one. And then if you watch the holiday special, comment down below in any adventure maybe and say, hey, I watched it. I want to thank you because I watched it. And if you watch The Black Hole, comment also. Say, I can't believe I appreciate that suggestion you gave me to watch that. It is the best movie that I've ever seen. Both of those, you're gonna love it. It's awesome. It's fantastic.
And if you want, you could comment the best or the weirdest scene in both of those movies.
Oh, yeah.
Because there
Good.
are a bunch.
I like
A
that.
bunch of good and weird scenes.
Yeah, comment down below on what is the weirdest scene that you saw, if you saw it, or if you've seen it on any of those movies, any of those movies. Comment down below and say this is the weirdest one. This is the weirdest scene from that one. This is the weirdest scene from that one. I could. I already have a weird scene from both of them, but definitely from Black Hole. Where I was like, what? That's it.
I don't remember too much of the movie, but for some reason, like that, I don't know if I'm just imagining it, but this guy walking down like a hall full of plants and stuff. For some reason, that was kind of weird. Like it was.
I think so. Maybe
like the people from Doom, but
maybe
black, just black robe thing.
I think so. And then they're like R2D2.
Yeah,
dude, that is
it, and that's kind of weird.
There's like a cheap version of him, and then like a newer version of him of that like R2D2.
It looks like they got. It looks like they try to put an R5 for some reason, R2D2, R5, and mix it with the trash can.
Well, I was thinking like a BB with like a.
Really? Oh, I remember it kind of.
It's like a ball.
Really?
Floating ball.
A floating.
Like a floating ball.
Okay, so he was found in the dumpster.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Just like Invaders.
It's hilarious. All right, crew, we made it to an hour. We don't want to keep taking too much of your time. If you've made it all the way here, we appreciate that. That's awesome. Again, we thank you, every single one of you that has subscribed. Any new subscribers and any old subscribers that have been with us since the beginning or half of it, I thank you so much for the new and the old. I'm not calling you old. I don't know what else to say. You guys are, you're OG Cruvians.
Cruvian?
I don't know. I just
OG crew.
You're OG crudes. You're not crude. You're not crude at all. But yeah, just thank you so much because you've decided to continue with these adventures and watch us grow. We hope that we've kept entertaining you. Hopefully that's why you're still subscribed, right? Because we have kept entertaining you over the past year and a half. What the heck?
Maybe
we're almost at a year and a half.
Maybe some of that entertainment is you like can you stutter?
Can I stutter like that?
Maybe
like you're talking about all of my mess ups and all that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. My bloopers and my falling. I hope you enjoyed. And if that's the only reason why you're here is just to watch me do all that stuff, that's fine. That's okay. I appreciate that too.
As long as you view the video 1 second, all the seconds, we appreciate it.
Yeah, every single. Even if you're like, nah, I didn't mean to watch you. Even though we appreciate that. We appreciate if you're like, all right, you guys are pretty dope. All of you, I always say so many times, thank you. You're awesome. You're amazing. We appreciate it. But it's just, I don't know how else to like express to you, all crew, that I really appreciate it. Like it means so much to all of us that you're all crewing along with us. And we love sharing every adventure with you. We love bringing you along. And we also like us being able to bug you in your lives with these adventures.
And thank you for giving us the pleasure of hitting 100 subscribers.
Heck yeah. Let's get to 100 more. We actually need 150 more because we've been doing the Dudes Hiking Bag giveaway now for a long time. And I know there's many people that might say 250 subscribers, that's a lot. That's very overzealous. But the reason why we wanted to pick that number is just because we want as many people as possible we can get in to maybe win this hiking bag. And then you can crew out along, maybe find us out there on some adventures and be like, there you are. But I'll be more excited to see you. Let me tell you, I'm gonna be crazy excited if I see you out there adventuring. But yeah, thanks. Tell everyone, press that like button if you can. Please, please press that like button. And on other adventures too, press that like button because we are
We'll-
more searchable. We come up
Will
more.
show up on people's feed.
Yeah, well, they'll say, hey, maybe you might like this dude. So press that like button if you can, please. We really appreciate that.
And
It helps us a lot. We never want any of our crews like, we don't want money, nothing like that. The only thing we ask for is just views. Press that like button, press the subscribe if you can, because you don't know, that really does help a million times, just by doing that alone.
and if you want, we would appreciate it if you would tell other people to like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Even if you don't like that person, you could say, hey, I'll be nice and say, you should go check out that dude
Yeah.
and his crew.
Yeah.
They do some pretty awesome adventures.
Yeah.
And you could tell your mom, your dad, your cousin, your uncle,
Todos. Yeah.
grandma, grandpa.
Well, and then check this out. Even the person that you don't like, if you're like, I don't like him, but then you tell them that, and then who knows? Who knows? Maybe they'll be like, hey, thanks for that suggestion. Yeah, thanks for that suggestion. Thank you. You're cool now. And then you'll be like, you know what? You're cool too. And you're like, you're cool. Like, well, it was just a misunderstanding. And then the person you didn't even like, maybe you like them now because you just like just be cool and stuff. Like, hey, yeah. But the main thing is thank you so much, all of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you a billion times because you're all awesome. All right, that'll do the live stream. Thanks for crewing. Thanks for adventuring.
On to the next.
He said it.
Yay.